Hello guys, so we are back again. In today's episode I'm going to be showing you how to make beef mushroom in oyster sauce. Beef mushroom in oyster sauce. So in making beef mushroom in oyster sauce, we have our shredded beef, we have our seasoning cube, we have spring onion, we have our meat tenderizer, we have our thyme, we have curry. If you're cooking, you must use this ducros curry. It's very nice. It brings out the taste of your food. We have Cameroon pepper, we have oyster sauce, we have sesame oil. This is our mushroom, and whenever you want to make this dish, you must be using whole mushroom. So we also have our cornstarch. This also helps to thicken your sauce. Now we have our bell peppers. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is, this is my shredded beef. I'm going to be taking it into the bowl. Now I'm going to be taking in my seasoning. So this is my seasoning. I'm going to be taking in onion. Now here is my beef tenderizer. I'm going to be adding it little because it has, should I say, almost 100% of seasoning in it. But this also helps your beef to cook and softens fast. So I'm going to be adding in here, I'm going to be adding my thyme, not too much, just little. I'm also going to be taking in my garlic. You need to put enough garlic because garlic complements your beef. So this is me adding my curry. I'm going to be adding my Cameroon pepper. Now I'm going to be adding my oyster sauce. This is more of like you're trying to marinate your beef. So this is me adding my sesame oil, and that will be all for now. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be stirring this and make sure it comes together. Then I'll set this aside either in the fridge or freezer for about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay guys, so we are about to fry or stir fry our beef. So I'm going to be using unsalted butter. So this is what I'm adding. We're going to let it settle before we begin the next process. Remember, I said you're going to marinate this and then set it aside either in your fridge or freezer so it can marinate very well. So while this melts, we are now going to take in So I'm going to be taking in my onion. So I'm using spring onion. I'm going to fry this until It is translucent. Remember I said the only way you know it is translucent, your onion becomes single and separated from itself. So I'm going to be taking in my shredded beef. So I'm going to stir this continuously until it is soft. And don't forget, while you're stirring it, it's going to bring out water while you're stirring it for it to cook. And if it doesn't bring out water, after stir frying for like 30 to 40 minutes, you can then add water for it to cook. Don't forget, what you're making is sauce. So I'm going to continue stirring this until it is cooked. So guys, as you can see, the water has dried up, although it's not yet cooked. So if you leave it this way, it's going to get burnt. As you can see, my pan is almost getting dry. So what I'm going to do now is to add little water in it so that it can cook very well. Now it depends on the quantity of meat you're using. It determines the water you're going to use. So as it is now, I'm going to be covering this and I'll allow it to cook very well. Okay guys, so this is very okay now. This is ready. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to add little of this to thicken it. You see how it is now? This is thick. So I'm going to be taking in my mushroom. I'm going to allow this to cook for 2 minutes before we can now add or take in our vegetables. Okay, so this has cooked. We've allowed our mushroom to cook. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to take in my vegetables. I'll stir this and allow it to cook for just some seconds, maybe like 20 seconds, because your veggies don't need to cook really well. It needs to be half cooked so it remains fresh. So guys, this is our mushroom, beef in mushroom oyster sauce. So this is it. You can use this to eat anything. You can use it to eat white rice or whatsoever. It's a sauce. Okay guys, so this is the outcome of what we just made. It's called beef and mushroom in oyster sauce. Beef and mushroom in oyster sauce. So this is what we got. It's looking nice, it's looking tantalizing. This is so delicious. Let me know if you try it, and don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. Thank you.